I hate to cut people off mid-music, but we are going to game number 1. It looks like this is a Battlefield of Eternity pick from Imagine. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually a... Oh, wait, what? Are they going on the right side? Yeah, they're going on the right side. No. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that. But for now, I know that the map pick is either of these two teams have taken BOE. Ah, there we go. Alright, looks like this is an Imagine map pick, so that's a Redaboy. As for bands, Imagine is banned Infernal and Volskaya. Let's get to the red bands. There are no more tier lists, unfortunately. There is only Layoff. Cursed and Sky for Team New Team. So, Nope, no more tier lists. Alright. Looks like the first game is going to pop sometime soon. Oh, wait, there's one more thing I need to do before it's too late. Yep, let's just... Never mind. I need to turn off the advertisement. Because all y'all are broke. And you can't subscribe. I mean, it's cool, it's cool. I've never willingly subscribed to anyone either. Alright. Here we go. This time, for real. I'll be honest, it is almost impossible to not air guitar when this track is playing for me. Say what you will about this game's balancing, but man, the soundtrack slaps. It's -5 degrees out there. I'm kind of feeling like opening the window, though. Totally don't have a fever. Oh, Brightwing is banned out. Next we'll see a Malfurion ban, and that's a target ban against Sadie. And we see Killidan's Phoenix removed. Strongest player of TNT by far. And Junkrat is banned out. And Medivh's banned out. Okay, it's official. Killidan has been choked out of his primary 2 picks. You also see Malphinus. I don't believe he's been on TNT's main roster for a while. He's a rostered sub. So I actually don't know what he's going to bring to the table. And we see a Lucio first pick over Blaze or Diablo. Diablo's pretty strong on this map. But... oh well. And Blaze picked up. JTR takes the Li Ming as well. It's important to recognize he might not be the one who ultimately plays the Li Ming. He can always pass that off to Breakwood if the draft demands one of his picks instead. Miniken is nowhere to be found at this stage. I believe he is either in exam season mode or he is just off the continent. Either way, we won't be seeing Miniken tonight. Looks like Jaeger is picking up Hanzo here. He's flexing. And Malphinus is going to be the offlaner. That's an odd one. But this is not a map that requires particularly strong macro sense, so Jägermeister's skill is perfectly fine to be put into the 4-man, as long as he can teamfight still. We also see an Anub'arak ban. Makes sense in a Li Ming most of the time. Muradin is banned out. Diablo is still open. Like, I'd say tier 2 tanks are being banned out here instead of the premier ones. Like, both Johanna and Diablo are open, and Hunter finally picks the Diablo. What a weird draft. Neither team prioritizing tanks. It kind of makes me feel offended. Oh, Breakwood picks up Sylvanas. Zenroth picks up Garrosh. Ooh. That one's always a skill matchup. Diablo that properly holds abilities can dodge for days. Hanzo Greymane, super big on the race, but incredibly diveable backline. Potentially a massive amount of percent damage into Diablo, but Anduin for the pull means that Throw has no guarantees of scoring a kill when it counts. Oh, these are some spicy drafts, but I'm gonna have to give this one over to Imagine. Like, I don't know, it's Blaze and Diablo on the same team. It's just I don't think there's enough strength in the Greymane and the Hanzo to take down that front line. And more importantly, the poke from Li Ming means that they never really have to step up. And if they ever win an Immortal, Imagine can just walk it straight to core. Beyond this, Imagine doesn't have to actually win the objectives in order to take a fort. Anyways, for the side of Imagine, we have Fatal Rampage on Blaze, Hunter on Diablo, JTR on Li Ming, Breakwood on Sylvanas, and right over here Zadie on Anduin. For the side of Team New Team, we have Gambit on Lucio, Zenroth on Garrosh, Killidan on Greymane, Jägermeister on Hanzo, and Malphinus on Augur. We didn't notable lack of lane swapping over here from the side of Imagine. And we see no counterplay against that. Like, I'm a wee bit disappointed. I'm a wee bit disappointed here. Alpha Senros gets revealed by a Diablo Firestomp. Breakwood's taking a bit of damage here. Hunter dodges it. The Lucio speed is actually going to work really well with Garrosh. Those two are a combo that I hadn't really considered. Imagine's going to have to be on their toes against that. But both Breakwood and JTR have good mobility. Now the question is, in the top, do we see anything from Fatal Rampage? Okay, I'm kind of judging. One of the things you can do on... oh no, Hunter escapes. He still has his charge. He's fine. One of the things Hunter should be doing right now is using his Q plus oil. Whenever he's not clearing, he should be getting free chip topside. Imagine's winning bot lane, but they're basically just in stalemate topside. If anything, Fatal Rampage is slowly losing that. He's been forced to tap. Skeleton going in for the big clear. Jaeger doesn't really have much to follow through. Xenorof's been spotted again. The danger of this Garrosh is entirely predicated on whether or not he can sneak up on people and catch them unaware. So low mobility tank besides the Lucio. Head-to-head fights, I think the Diablo generally has it. He's taking a lot of chip here, burning through a lot of mana. Probably going to have to tap as well. Speaking of which, topside, Fatal Rampage, getting chipped out here, getting poked out here. Ultimately, that lane is going to go over to Malpheus. Okay. Fairly prompt camp from the side of TNT here on their bruisers. They might want to end up freezing it for a few seconds. That's our talents. We've got our force, so let's take a peek. Breakwood started the camp, but has been spotted. Hunter's going to have to take close attention to Xenorov. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And Hunter's getting run at, but that's camp for camp. Gambit is holding that. It's going to be stalled out, and Imagine is way too late to actually be able to successfully do their own camp. They'll lose the race, hands down, if they go onto their bruisers right now. But that is what they are doing. And it's going to give Jaeger and Killidan some much-needed time to unleash their damage. Halftime is going to be lost in exchange. And the camp, I imagine, is going to take it. It's going to blunt the impact of this push, but not by nearly enough. Hunter's in a difficult place. That standard spell power build does not really work against the lineup of Imagine. It's very focused on the side of physical damage. And just Jaeger alone is probably going to be able to match fairly well, but Killidan is also rotating. Actually, Imagine went all in on this. They're not going to lose. Wait. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, what a disaster. TNT loses the first objective of the game. One bad clear call. And it's down. Imagine's missing another opportunity here. Given that they have Sylvanas, they have the option to do a lane swap. Instead, they're electing to just push with a level 1... Punisher. Well, Immortal. Yeah, this thing's gonna die before the gate goes, I think. Breakwood escapes quite effectively. Xenorov, however, might catch the Breakwood. Oh, no! And that Immortal goes down. Now, Malpheus is getting poked out. Fatal Rampage is going to... Oh, Hunter's flipped. He's got his resets now, so he can heal a lot more, but once again, that spell shield does basically nothing in this scenario. It's honestly a rough matchup to play Diablo into. Learn something new. Xenorov takes a wall bang. Xenop's actually going to go down here. Gambit's in danger, and the orb catches him. That's a huge rotation. But Mountainous is going to get some free chip in exchange for this. And it's going to be up to Imagine to make it worth it topside. That camp is clearing out their minions. They basically just have the duration of Breakwood's Black Arrows in order to make this work. And more importantly, Breakwood's basically their only siege. JTR can chip it out a bit, but not as much as they'd like. I think it's also important to note that JTR has gone a fairly standard Wombo build. Right? We aren't going to be seeing any fast race from him. Or at least until much later in the game. And now, Hanzo is full W build at this stage. And I'm pretty certain this is one style Greymane with Wizened Duelist. So we're going to see some spicy stuff late game. Hunter's on the defense, but by the damage here, this is a dangerous place to be in here. Zenroth takes a huge wombo. That's a 2-man Immortal Stun. Zenroth makes it out with 100 HP. Breakwood doesn't find the kill. They've managed to get about half a phase here. Killidan's on the race, but in that time period, I think Imagine is actually going to make up the soak difference and potentially get 10 here first. Zenroth can only tank so many orbs before having to go for a well. Oh, Mountainous is caught on the flank, and Mountainous goes down. Zenroth's down to 200 HP now. Hunter mounts up. Zenroth down to 200. With armor that's effectively 400, but who's counting, am I right? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's looking like the second Immortal is going to go over to Imagine. Jaeger's getting zoned out. Killidan is just going in for it, but simply too late. 10s are coming up first for the side of Imagine. Zadie has, I believe that's 3 stacks now, yes. Piercing Light, getting some serious value this game. All ultimate picks so far are normal. Take a peek for, okay, we are just simply seeing Wailing Arrow. Taunt, Hortipult instead of Slam here. Diablo has to watch his steps now. Hunter is in a very dangerous position. Only so much you can do to self-heal against that lineup. This is a game I would have liked to see APOC. Breakwood looking to step in for that Black Arrows, I think, but Killidan's just getting that free clear still. But yeah, that fort's going to go down. Oh, Hunter's going in. Light Bomb is active. And Breakwood is pulled out of danger. ETR is running a little bit low on mana. Killidan's been thrown in. And I think Killidan finds the kill on JTR. Hunter is now in serious danger, but Killidan is splitting to Zadie for a few seconds here. Excellent throw from Zenroth. I'm pretty certain if you don't throw there at Zenroth, Hunter just charges out using Killidan as the tool. I wasn't keeping close track to the cooldowns, but yeah. Somebody's going to correct me in like 5 seconds. Zenroth does a bit of a zoning. And that's a huge 3-man taunt. Hunter's taking huge damage, and it looks like Zenroth's going to barely squeak away. Uh-oh. That's another route, and there goes to Zenroth, harping in probably the worst place. Oh, that's a tripski for TNT. Malthinus trading into Fatal Rampage here, but he's about to be outnumbered. Jägermeister comes in. Wait, no, he wasn't about to be outnumbered. Wait, did I say Fatal Rampage? I hope I said Fatal Rampage. Either way, Fatal Rampage has died topside. This is going to give TNT a bit of a reprieve, but they're not looking too hot right now. However, they strongly win the race at this stage. We are seeing Unfettered Assault, so this is the one Greymane build. It's the one true Greymane build. Without hesitation, TNT gets onto that Bruiser camp. The neutral Immortal phase, both teams immediately move to defense, but only one of them has taken their camp. Fatal Rampage is in serious danger, and Bunker's not going to come out in time, but Zadie's pull is. Zadie is now isolated by Malfinis. Oh, but the counter engage finds Killidan, and TNT just gets turned into firecrackers. With that, not looking good for TNT this match. Post 16, I think there's a chance of TNT staging a comeback, but they're down 2 levels. They've got a Sylvanas pushing a nearly full health Immortal. The odds aren't looking great. Oh, Hunter has his escape. 4-man taunt into an arrow. Life Bomb is useless. JTR goes down. No, JTR. Hunter goes down before JTR. Okay. Oh my god. What is this game? Ah. They're just killing each other non-stop. Like, somebody has been dead every minute of this game. I gave him sign. Yep, you definitely gave that taunt and engage. Fatal Rampage slowed here, but he's going to charge out. Oh no, Hunter, my boyo. He's in serious danger here. Bunker is out. 2 are in bunker. And his pull comes out and it saves Hunter. But GTR firing the orb but doesn't realize quite where he is on the rotation path. We've all done that before. It is not a unique experience to JTR. I've done it before with Blessed Shield. Ooh, Xanarov takes a huge amount of damage from JTR. Ling Ming has one of the worst scaling aspects of any champion in this game. But man, is Mirror Ball a big force multiplier. Man, is Calamity a big force multiplier. And the percent skis are coming out. Wait, Jaeger, that's not a percent ski. And that's Alpha Killer, so here we go, I guess. Malfinis gets a big stun. Actually, does he also have percent damage? No, he doesn't. Yeah. Zen is definitely playing the one true Greymane build. Imagine's going to be able to get out their Bruiser camp nice and quickly.
I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
Ooh, Scatter Arrow's already doing work on Jaeger. Yes, Theo, I said champion. I'm sorry. It's not a force of habit, but I like varying my words. I'm a hero for doing it. Fatal Rampage takes a huge amount of damage from that base check. Alpinus looking for the flank. Killidan also looking for the flank. This Greymane is insane. He finds Breakwood, but doesn't quite finish the job. Zenroth is on the front. Malfinis also backs out now. DTR taking a load of damage to Hograi auto attack. Blech. Huge amount of damage from Malfinis' spin. And it looks like first phase is going to go over to the side. TNT here. No, actually, they're just short. And more importantly, their lanes are... Oh, they managed to catch the last bit, probably with Jaeger. That's going to have Malfinis clear. Same deal with Jaeger, but that's not nearly enough. They're going to lose out on a little bit of race damage here, and they're going to have to do an aggressive defense shortly. Jaeger's probably watching with the arrow. Zenroth is going in deep. The arrow whiffs. Oh, no. Kill it and goes for JTR. Teleports down for a few seconds, but pretty certain Illusionist could bring it back at any second. Breakwood's taking a bit of damage here from Mal'Thenis. Zenroth might have the pick here. No. Oh, Mal'Thenis. Huge body block. Forces out the pole. Great response time from Zadie there. Nobody is dead. How is nobody dead at this stage? Somebody should have died. Dang it. Ooh, charge is baited out. Zenroth getting clipped. Oh, wait. Mal'Thenis finds the kill onto JTR. And at the same time, Zenroth goes down. Oh, yeah, and here's one more talent. I spoil you people. I can't keep them up the whole time, you know? Get non-stop action. Like, blame the teams that you can't see talents. They just keep going. I kid, of course. Oh, Mal'Thenis goes on in. Breakwood's disengaging. Hunter really dangerously low. Arrow catches Zadie, but only Zadie. And it looks like that's a dead Mal'Thenis. Yep. Poor Hunter. Try to LARP as a tank when he doesn't have the HP for it. Damn it. He slips away. Jaeger out here saying, while lives matter. And he's just killing them.
Thus ends. I must rest for a time.
Oh, 20s are out. Censure, Repulsion, Fortified Bunker, Bolt of Storm, Hellgate, yep. That's a power spike. Several Fatal Rampage, incredibly aggressive here. Pretty confident in that newfound bunker power. You could very well see it keep going down here. All depends on the safety of TNT's defense. They have to be worried that Breakwood can immediately black arrows. And that difference in XP probably coming from kills, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's pretty much just exclusively from kills. Minions. Oh, there's also a little bit of passive. I'm wrong. Oh, Zenroth's been flipped. Bulleted. And that's Hellgate down. Doesn't even land at all. But the 20 advantage is down, and that is one of the most effective siege camps I've ever seen on this map. Holy moly. It's a lot of damage. That camp sunk. Imagines 20 advantage. Oh, those impalers. Absolute mad lads. Well-timed impaler, so. And it's looking like this Immortal race is going to pretty rapidly go over to the side of TNT. Oof, a lot of damage. Zenroth is fate checking a very questionable bush to face check. And Immortal falls to another 10,000 HP. lot of damage going out, but the longer this goes on, the better it is for Imagine. Topside is pushing, and it will take a keep if left unaddressed. But the moment they address it, it's a 4v5. Malfinus looking for the Hearth. Interrupting that may have been a mistake on GTR's part. Maybe. Oh, Breakwood escapes. Killidan's going in. The arrow lands. Light Bomb is activated. Killidan's taking so much damage here. Gambit's also dropping. Breakwood goes in. Breakwood is going for Killidan. And Killidan and Breakwood both go down. Zenroth's next on the chopping block. Oh, armor up though. So much resilience. Fatal Rampage is pulled out. And Gambit is stunned. Zenroth nearly goes down, and there goes the key. Actually, they might lose another keep here on the side of TNT. They have to go for broke at this stage, frankly. If they don't get this objective and end, they're probably going to lose in the long run. Like, they can't back out now, or they'll lose the objective and then immediately the game. Jägermeister's caught out of position. Zenroth is on his own. Yeah, it was a big move from the side of Breakwood. Completely demolished the winning strategy of TNT, and they've closed out the game at this stage. This Immortal is enough to win. TNT's hesitation at the last minute is going to cost them this round. Taunt is active, but there's another pull from the side of Zadie. I think Killidan has to go for broke here and get those last 2,000 points. Wait, it's... Both of the frontliners are just down on the side of... Whoa. Arrow misses. Unfortunate throw. And Gambit is going to go down now. Wait, no, Breakwood goes down first. Killidan goes down. Jaeger is the only one left standing. But they still have the objective. And have to go through a fort and a keep. I'm going to call it here, folks. I think this is an Imagine win. I can't imagine a situation otherwise. Jaeger cannot kill Hunter in this context. And Hunter can kill him. That's GG. Oh. Oh, my heart. My heart. That's win number 1, folks. Whoops, I just all tabbed out of the stats screen, so no post-game summary, it seems. Apologies for that. Imagine, though, showing us why they're incredibly dominant on that map. Do I have a fever? Oh, I have a fever. I'll be honest. Bullet made sense to me, but Pierce didn't. And honestly, I think you either go both Pierce and go for the throat, or you go for percent damage, or you go for bullet. Alright. It looks to me like Imagine is going to have to take map pick. Yep. We're going to Imagine's second best map this season, and best map last season. Everybody's favorite, due to its complex lane management, interesting, dynamic objective, and this is wrong. Kill me now. And anyways, we're going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. This could be the last map of the season for Team New Team. Gonna have to fight like hell in order to stay in this. Also, fun fact, the temperature in my right armpit is at 97 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature in my left is at 102. Because that's my situation right now. I went in... shall we say grazed myself. So, yeah, that's my life. But that's all you need to know. I feel like I have a fever, but I don't actually have a fever. It's a very confusing situation. 10 out of 10. Would not recommend accidentally putting a fork in your shoulder.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Oh, darn it, we're starting. Okay, I'm gonna go and do something. And the Killidan bands are coming out again. That's the situation we're living in, folks.
Need a light.
It's a perfect day for some night.
All shall suffer.
I am stun locked by the joke. I don't get it. Anyways, Blaze has been first picked. Fatal Rampage takes up the Leoric, and we're seeing a Junkrat from Breakwood. Hey, it's Genji Light Bomb. So much fun. So much fun. Oh, a new ban again. That's weird. Oh. Hmm. Yep, my tetanus is up to date. Yeah, because I'm a weirdo, I have my
The light abandons
freaking
no
Vax
man.
records on hand. But I actually have my Vax records on hand because I recently went into the clinic to get the latest boosters. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. And this is the Uther main tank. I look away for a second and we're in a crazy town. I mean, we already were in it. Like, let's be real here, people. You're listening to me cast a game. And Killidan takes the Sylvanas, and Zenroth takes May. It's official. We are in crazy town at all levels. Me talking, these guys playing, and you guys for watching this shit.
None shall flee my grasp.
Yo, Justin, it's the draft that Ark did today. Anyways, I don't even know which team is going to win this. Comps are too weird for me, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is main tank Uther. I have no idea how they interact with May. Like, let's be honest here. How often does Uther get picked, and how often does May get picked? It's like never. Well, here we are. For the side of Imagine, we have Zadie on Stukov, Hunter on Uther, Breakwood on Junkrat, Fatal Rampage on Leoric, and JTR on Maiev. For the side of TNT, we have Malphinius on Blaze, Zenroth on May, Jägermeister on Genji, Gambit on Anduin, and Killidan on Sylvanas.
In 10 seconds.
Yeah, Imagine's the underdogs for this. Whoops.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that's a red card.
Let's the
Okay, that's standard, but I don't like it. It's not Mage! It's main tank May! Zanroth whiffs the E, but does not get booped. Alright. This is taking too long! Here we go. It's cursed, but what has happened while I was gone? Oh, Xenaroth goes flying into the walls. And he's dead. Jägermeister taking a bit of a chippy. Alphinius, however, manages to sort of zone Fatal Rampage out a little bit. He's going to get some more damage over there. Anyways, there's your predict. I probably should have set that up during the draft, but whatever. Normally I don't do them because there's not enough people who actually want to do them. Yeah. Both teams doing out their bruisers really quickly. But only one of those teams has Sylvanas. And Gambit, or someone else, is going to have to rotate topside. Gambit being the healer is probably the worst candidate TNT can send topside. This gives the side of Imagine a slight window. Breakwood is getting stun chained here, but Fatal Rampage is here to make this a 5v3 now. Whew. Now Phineas sort of getting trapped in lane. Fatal Rampage is doing a good job on that Leoric. Still probably one of the better ones in the division. JTR doing massive damage on Maiev here. Let's take a peek at those numbers. Yeah, that's actually not the highest in the game. He just did like half of that in that last fight, though. Big problem for Imagine, though. Their comp totally relies on the Maiev engage. Speaking of the Maiev engage, nice engage from JTR there. Lean damage. Oh, Hunter's isolated, rooted, and Hunter's gonna go down here. That's a 3-man pull, though. It looks like Killidan's going to drop as a counter kill, and Xanaroth soon to follow. Yeah, nope. Sorry, Gambit. That's not gonna work. That's a trip ski. Ugh. That is why you don't kill Uther first, folks. Suddenly, you find that everyone on the enemy team is a tank. DHR gets those gems in. This turn-in is going to go over to the side of Imagine first. We may just see a clean upset win here from Imagine. It wouldn't be the first time a veteran team in Heroics did an upset. Bronze 6. Wildheart Zeta. GTR takes a lot of chip there. Jägermeister's forced to solo clear mid, though. That is... what is the phrase? Not optimal. Oh, I've forgotten to show the talents for a little bit. Both teams have 7, though. We see... yeah, it's main tank Mei. And beyond that, I don't know much to criticize. Other than the fact that I don't fully agree with all of Fatal Rampage's picks here. Neil Peasant, however, oof. It is great on this map if you ever get behind. Hunter's going to take a lot of damage here. Malthanius, however, does not land that stun. That's the engage for the side of TNT. Up until 10, they don't have Genji Light Bomb. They don't have the power to dive. Only comes up much later. Jägermeister is now going to be ostracized for his wealth. He's an absolute gem of a human, you know? He's just stoned out of his mind. Oh, Zadie's caught, but cleansed. So I think Zadie makes it out as well. Alphidian's now looking to turn in. Anyways, don't pay me by the hour for my puns, please. Oh! Jaeger just barely made it with that turn in. Beautiful stuff. And he ease on out and escapes. Malthanius misses another charge. But look at the soak difference, and oh no, that is a still alive Sylve! Oh. It's amazing. Mid lanes, pretty much auto-cleared here. Top side and bottom side both have some chance, but Fatal Rampage is doing his job. That push is not going anywhere. JTR jumps on in, and the expanding silent circle is creating a nightmare. Big snowball. Malthinius still goes down. Oh, my heart. Meanwhile, Killidan's doing what they can to put the pressure, but this push is dead. There's nothing left. Imagine, wait, they're going on for Hunter? It's a bit wild, but they find the pick cleanly. But Fatal Rampage is here now. Entomb is active and Killidan is out of tools. Gambit has nothing to do to save him. And that's an unfortunate position to be in, especially when the opposing team has another turn in. This is basically perfect macro from Imagine. They are going to put so much pressure in this next push. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a support standing for the side of TNT here. Defensive mid is active, but it's a lot for Killidan to go through. He's not going to be able to make it work alone. DHR is jumping onto Gambit. Just not enough damage, and Jaeger can't step up here. Mid lane is gone. Top lane is successfully defended, as is bot. Actually, top isn't quite done yet. The mid lane push is going wild. Gambit is disengaged. Oh, that's a huge kidnap, but it's on an Uther, and that's a two-man Entomb. That's tank counter kill? Okay. The Maiev goes down. And the Mei goes down. And I think the Genji gets Fusuro Da. Oh no. That's just too much for TNT to lose there. They aren't in a 10% win chance, which is what happens if you get turned in twice in a row, but their odds are really bad at this stage. And I believe that is cooling servos. So it's... I don't know what to think about this. I mean, the Mei talents are automatically wrong when you don't have Slush Ball at 4, but that's just my crazy opinion. How do you come back if you're TNT? Team fights. Basically have to be able to beat this team fight, which means you need to get onto the soft underbelly of Imagine. You need to find your way to get to either Breakwood or Zadie. And historically speaking, at the very least, Breakwood on Junkrat is incredibly hard to catch. And Zadie has Hunter on guard, so it's difficult. Imagine has another turn in. Finally, they can just go for that. Post 16. And TNT's kind of just out of options. Fatal Rampage is doing their job here. It's making things very difficult for TNT. And with 16 now, we're going to see a few pretty key talents here. Benediction just increases Hunter's CC potential. Vengeful Knives makes Zenroth even more dangerous. Endless Nades is a weird one, but Breakwood makes it work. And we see damage reduction from Royal Focus. If it catches on to Killidan or Jaeger, no amount of unstoppable effects will save them from it. Their burst damage can be completely curtailed. Yeah. Zenroth might just get picked out here. Yeah, Gambit's gonna have to pull, otherwise Zenroth goes down. Mid lane is getting cleared out by Killy. That's topside is increasingly being softened up. And the Junkrat. Oh, bunker does not work due to cage. Zenroth goes down. Well played by JTR. Well played by Breakwood. And yeah, it's a nasty combo they've got running. But they're down Fatal Rampage. Wait, this might be a turnaround. No, it's not looking like it. Gambit's next on the chopping block. Jaeger's looking for the counter pick. Malthin is fighting huge counter engage, and the Uther goes down. Oh no. Here we go again. Zadie's going to be healed up. Jaeger won't have the burst potential to kill anyone here, but Killidan might. Ah, no! The Genji gets caught by the root. Killidan is dangerously low, and Breakwood finds the kill. And Gambit is next on the chopping block, if we're being real here. Malthanius, massive counter engage again. Gambit's barely making it out of here alive, perhaps? Yes? Fatal Rampage on the stall. Malthanius practically has to turn in by himself. If he dies, there is no more path to victory for TNT. Huge defense. But it was looking close. Imagine's in a position where they can take the win with 1 or 2 more rounds of combat. However, we do see a few more power picks. Will of the Forsaken is going to be huge on the dive. Black Ice has lots of burst potential. But beyond that and Glyph of Faith, there really isn't much else to the favor of TNT. Malthanius gets his gems in, but stalled out at the last second. Fatal Rampage, however, doesn't have an out here. Cleanse comes out. Wailing Arrow comes out. JTR lands a massive number of shots here. And Breakwood's Mind is going to interrupt Malthanius one more time. That free clear mid is not what you want. Oh, Zadie is in danger here, but does not drop. JTR finds no pick. Malthanius has the gems in. Uh-oh. Jaeger has an out, though. So Waver does not have an out. Jaeger is actually in serious danger, but no, it's Hunter who goes down. Thanks to a prompt X-Strike from the side of Jaeger. Huge countering engage that I just barely caught on the camera. But they're down soak on the side of Imagine. Wait, no, on the side of TNT. Imagine is going to be first to 20. And it looks like that fact is just going to be neglected by TNT. They're going to end up fighting this straight to the fort while they have the time to do it. Which, you know what? I'm here for. They're not 20 yet. Might as well get an advantage on the board before it's too late. Especially while they're up in a 5v3. Likely going to be able to do the same thing topside. But I don't think they're going to be 20 for this. That boss is going to be a serious problem. Zenroth on the stall. And it looks like mid lane is going to just barely fall. The periodic XP is going to be super critical for TNT to get back in this. They have to worry about an immediate boss play. And as long as Malthanius is topside, that's free money for Imagine. However, that's a lot of cooldowns just used for nothing. Huge pull from Gambit. Huge life bomb. And there goes JTR. The boss is at full health, but it doesn't matter. 20s are out to the favor of TNT now, and oh boy, they have a few fun ones. With Bunker active, I think it's completely possible that TNT can just go for broke and run to core. They have Bunker, they have Sylvanas, they have a possessed catapult, of all things. They've got this. If it weren't for Breakwood. They're gonna have to stay on their toes here. They're dealing with a dangerous Junkrat. Fatal Rampage going in on a Fatal Rampage to reduce fatality. And now Ford is, that keep is down. Zadie's in danger of getting picked. Just a matter of, can TNT close it out here and now? Have to be careful. Here's the Gunjirak bomb! And Jaeger escapes. Now Phineas has to pop Bunker here. And he gets it out. The core's at 20%, and it's done! Ho ho! We're getting a game 3! Oh my god! That was a Running Wild special. Anyways, I'm going to go and get a glass of water. I'll see you all in game 3. All right, it looks like we're going to Towers of Doom. This is one of those maps that can really test the offlaner's ability to make risk-averse plays. Okay, Towers of Doom was in fact a TNT pick. I have been sufficiently memed on by the teams. I am on mental standby right now. Hmm. Hey, here we go.
Of doom.
Gonna be round number 3. Towers of Doom. And one of the best rock operas on the planet. And once again, the anti-Killadin strategy has continued. And with it, his suffering shall commence. This is why we don't get GMs in Heroic too often. They keep you on baby raging when their mains get banned. Like, I remember the day when there was this player named Player who one-tricked Sonya. Only time he made it to GM was during the season where you couldn't see names in draft. Because all he'd play with Sonya, you know? And the Junkrat is first picked again. Do we see the Genji Light Bomb as an immediate counterpick? Well, we see the Anduin. Now then, double soaking is... Okay, you're banned. You are banned from this, Justin. Anyways, we see a Dahaka pick and a Rhaegar. Okay then. Boop. Now, what do we see banned here? Stitches. Yep, that's one of those tanks that's frustrating to deal with, to say the least. And my left arm lymph nodes are working overtime right now. Anyways, once again, the Anub'arak is banned out. One of Zenroth's strong points. It's a good call to keep it sealed. Genji's still on the table, though. That might come back to Imagine. Having a stagnant ban pattern allows for some flexibility. And now Muradin is picked up. Diablo once again. Taking a sweet time to actually come on out. Well, out it comes.
Honor, redemption.
Now Jaeger has a few options. They don't quite have a counter for Junkrat just yet. But their team is capable of playing both front to back and a backline dive. So, with the Maiev pick, that ambiguity continues. No! I don't know how TNT is going to play this one, and it drives me mad, you know? Like, there are two equally valid approaches that they can still take. But, probably going to be extremely context dependent. I strongly expect, though, we're going to see proper backline dive here. What makes the most sense into a Rhaegar Hanzo Junkrat? Sov, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but outside of Quick Match, nobody takes Kira. Anyways, we are in game number 3. Either team can take the win here. For the side of TNT, we have Gambit on Anduin, Zenroth on Muradin, Jägermeister on Sylve, Killadin on Maiev, and Malphimius on Hawker. For the side of Imagine, we have Breakwood again on Junkrat, JTR reprising his Hanzo that won game 1, Zadie on Rhaegar, Hunter on Diablo, and Fatal Rampage on Dahaka.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have good odds of both teams winning,
What are you waiting for?
but only one can take the crown. Hey, Harb. Yeah, I'll be honest, though. Jägermeister's playing Sylvanas, though. To me, there's going to be a lot of trauma from being on Cap K and being forced to play Sylve every game. Fatal Rampage zooms on in. Globe's picked up, and wave priority is handed over to the side of TNT. Hunter is taking a lot of early game damage. Diablo is not nearly as much of a tank right now as you think. Kill it and makes it out with about 20 HP. Yeah, I think all in all, TNT won that exchange. Ooh, Killadin lands a huge 3-man stun. That is one scary Maiev. And meanwhile, I don't want to be on the side of Fatal Rampage right now. He's getting dangerously low. But that's a good tongue. I think he's going to live to fight another day. Meanwhile, that's a Diablo gank topside. Woo! Interesting. Both teams are exchanging their camps here. However, I would have loved to see an invade from the side of TNT here. They had no eyes on Hunter's positioning, though, until just very recently. Now they have to bail. Zenroth is dangerously close to getting wallbanged. JTR, on the other hand, oh! Look at that follow-up from Gambit. Root angle wasn't perfect, but I love what they're going for on the side of TNT here. It'll be a front-to-back pick style if they keep up that combo. JTR, another root. another miss, unfortunately. And those Junkrat mines are doing huge amounts of damage to the back line of TNT. Killidan's throwing out the numbers. Hunter just goes in and gets annihilated. Man. That's the play only Diablos as bad as Lord's Manthus make. Yeah, I feel for you, man. Every Diablo player knows the dopamine rush you get from landing a wall bang. Sometimes it supersedes reason.
You must capture them quickly.
Oh, Hunter's taking a lot of damage here. Just taking a level 4s. Yep, it is front to back with bad talent on Sylve.
Claim the altars in my name. The Raven Lord demands it. Your
Oh, Zadie's caught, but so's Gambit. That dive is going to take him down. Now Phineas lands a huge stun, but it's not going to kill anyone.
The Raven Lord will not keep me from this realm.
Oh yeah, it really was worse when Diablo had percent damage. Without any HP from Zadie, it's effectively like they're not even in the fight. Now Phineas takes a huge amount of damage. Fatal Rampage. Looks for the trade. Now Phineas keeps going in for these flanks, but he's too low on HP to make them work anymore. Can't even get his own meat, and now Phineas goes down. Meanwhile, Zadie's picked up that fountain. Killidan lands a huge pull, but Jägermeister's out of mana. There's no more follow-through left. And Hunter is in there, and Killidan goes down. This is a huge turn to the favor for Imagine.
Our towers assail the Raven Lord.
Xenroth gets wall banged. He's going to get flipped into that mine. Not perfectly, though. One of the things Hunter could have done there is add a little bit of side strafing to change up the angle of the overpower. It's another 20 degrees, and Breakwood's mine lands there, I think. And it's looking like TNT is contemplating a big invade. Now, Phineas has got good pressure topside. Jägermeister's catching mid. They're in a good position right now when it comes to macro. They're going to eke out a huge advantage at Soap. It looks like they're looking for Chip. Xenroth is playing really well here. Just stalling out the rotations for Hunter, making it impossible for him to do his job and move to defense. And now Hunter is actually in a little bit of danger here. He sneaks his way out. And we also see a talent that I missed. It seems like we're also seeing Sudden Vengeance. So, a lot of percent damage actually for my Sylvanas. And it's only going to get worse post 16. Not a bad comp for killing Diablo, actually. Killidan doesn't get the tether. Xenroth gets sent flying and is forced to disengage. Both teams are pretty much equal when it comes to overall soap. But in the long run, I think most times TNT runs out of mana before they can actually kill the front line of Imagine. Ooh, Malphanius goes for the stall. Denroth and Hunter are interacting right now. Killidan finds the flip, but there's no follow-up from Gambit this time. Oh, Malphinius. Does they find the Breakwood kill? Do they find the Breakwood kill? No, 80 HP. They are just a little bit short. And meanwhile, JTR is caught by the pole, and JTR goes down. Jägermeister finds a huge amount of burst using Festering Wounds to set up the percent damage. Oh, the ults are out for Imagine, though, and that's not a great place to be in. Breakwood also drops. Xenroth jumps into the mines. Oh, no! Also, yeah, Zadie manages to get off the Ancestral. Hunter is extremely low. Zadie goes down. Killidan's in the back line with 200 HP. Now Phineas dodges the tongue. And Hunter finds Killidan in the last second. No, the GTR's back! The Scatters do not find Killidan. Hunter goes in for the kill, but may die himself now. Phineas is at 500. Jaeger is at less. No, Phineas is gonna go down now. JTR. Wait, no, Gambit is back. Phineas manages to make the play. The things are coming out. Huge use of the wall's curvature. Absolutely massive play by Malphinius. Using a secret bush, throwing off JTR's aim, and managing to come in on that kill clutch. I didn't know you could do that. Actually, I'm going to have to go into a replay now and see if that was the play. What, BM, though? Oh. I do want to emphasize that pretty much all of the players here are Masters or Grandmasters level. Nobody here is a bad player. Oh, but Fatal Rampage, though, is in trouble. That's a huge tether. The bomb gets caught by Jägermeister's E. Now Phineas is back on JTR. This rivalry will last for 1,000 years. But nobody has died except for maybe Jägermeister. Jaeger's not in a great place. Oh, Killidan finds the kill on Fatal Rampage. Really was a Fatal Rampage. Just not for who Fatal Rampage wanted it to be for. Hunter's now in a bit of trouble. Zenroth's got that Skullcracker. He's got that irritation. Gambit whiffs the root. Breakwood's playing from the flank, looking for that stall. It's actually just massive. Now Phineas looks for a huge out of vision play. Might actually find the kill here. No. Breakwood sneaks away with 100 HP. If that level difference had come out 5 seconds sooner, Breakwood would be dead right now. I really want to emphasize how well Malphinius has been playing on this map when it comes to vision control. Oh, we gotta pause. Real talk, though. Malphinius is using the art of the hidden bush to its maximum effect. Right. It's euphoric to watch. All right, we are back. Whoop, we're back. We're back. Uh-oh. You'd hate to be Hunter right now. Only got so many ways out. There is no Ancestral for him. Huge W healing. That spell power is already coming in clutch. Fatal Rampage. Misses the ISO, but lands the tongue. And Gambit is going to go down. Jaeger's out of mana here. Zenroth out of health as well. And now Malphinius is going to have to play it safe here. Interesting use of the Horde meat to just disengage. Wait, no, not disengage. Kill the tower. And that was a stream of consciousness thought there. I'm probably losing my marbles right now. What is there next? camp exchange. Kill it and Malthenius are considering going in on it, but the rest of the team ain't having that. Malthenius is in a bit of a pickle. He can't go topside in order to respond to this. After all, Fatal Rampage can just Z down at any second. Oh, Breakwood goes down. Light Bomb doesn't quite land. Zenroth is doing a good job of making it impossible for for Hunter to actually land his wall bang. Yeah, his charge, that is. Bleh. Man, that thought just completely vanished him. While I was yammering, he made a big play onto Nayev, and oh, wow, this fight is happening way faster than my tongue can actually explain what's going on. It's wild. Malthenius in deep danger right now. Jägermeister, Black Arrows? Right? Yes? Zenroth's just forced to use Avatar here. Hunter is back. Black Arrows is finally out.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
What? I mean, I can do that. I've opened my tunnel as well.
Ah, the light bomb on Sylvanas. The hunting bomb is fun, but it's not today. Jägermeister, everyone's caught by that bomb. Kill it and just Ripperoni. Zenroth has been ISO'd. And that tower that was taken just a minute ago is going to go back into the hands of Imagine. Great use of the global by Fatal Rampage.
The altars are rising, heroes.
And an amazing arrow from JTR.
Destroyed a fort.
Meanwhile, Jägermeister also goes down. And we have a pause from the other team now. Broken keyboard has been called. This is the second time broken equipment has been called. Oh no! I swear. This is a lot to laugh about.
Take the altars.
This is a 4v5 defense. Should Imagine choose to take it. Zenroth needs to be careful. Hunter has multiple good angles, but not the build to exploit a double wallbang. Meanwhile, Malthenius has access to another angle for stalling that hasn't been covered. It's really hard to take this shrine against a team that knows what they're actually doing. Zenroth's getting flip around. Breakwood slightly caught out. Zenroth might get blown up here. Manages to get the escape. Oh, but straight into a tongue from Fatal Rampage. Overlay is not on. Fuck. Oh! No! It happened again. Anyways. Two people are dead for the side. TNT. It's these darn pauses, guys! It's unfortunate. You did miss a funny death or two. End of the day, though, it is on a 30-second delay, so there's not much I can do. Great, now I'm getting all sulky again. Oh, Jaeger pops black arrows, trying to stop those from going in, and Malphinius is in deep. Zenroth might catch Breakwood here. The damage is big. An Ancestral is forced out. Malphinius might have the kill. No, he's pulled out. The arrow does not land. And it's a huge also arrow from the side of JTR. Jägermeister is wall banged. And he is just gone. Okay, dudettes, I did not fat finger the pause key. This time, it wasn't my fault. These guys just keep on pausing, and I forgot to change it back because they started without much warning. Anyways, it's not a good position for the side of TNT. It's hard for them to stall either of these. Down 2, down 20. This is very close to just being GG. Now Phineas is trapped here. Another stagger here could be an absolute disaster, but he sets up a perfect spin and disengages cleanly. Down to 8 points. One more boss. One more altar. This one is absolutely going to go inside of Imagine. Oh. Oh no. Now Phineas barely makes it out. Kill it and will not. Only do so much with 2 leaps. These choke points are heavily in the favor of Imagine's comp. I'm calling it here, folks. I think Imagine is going to take the win. Sadie gets successful disengage, and Gambit is trapped. That is another stagger, adding another 20 seconds. Zenroth is in deep danger. Oh, there goes Malphinius. Oh no, it's huge. Zenroth barely sneaks away. It's a big wave top, though. Imagine, once they get this, it's 2 points away. All they need to do is escort this wave in and channel that, and it's game over.
The orders have risen. Activate them now.
JTR is looking for a big arrow angle here. And there it is! Jaeger goes down before anybody can react, and 2 of these pumpkins are still alive. If they go in, it's all over. Gambit's throwing the body at it. Both the pumpkins are down, but that's 2 more. Oh! Clock's a-ticking. Boss is up in 17 seconds. TNT will be utterly incapable of defending this. I think Imagine actually has the free choice of 6-capping here if they wanted to. Heck, 6-cap might happen automatically. Well, Phineas is spinning, but...
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Look at that damage. We might see a preemptive 6-cap before the boss goes. Speaking of which, Malphinius drops down. And Fatal Rampage. Elects to completely ignore this boss. He's looking for that 6-cap. This boss is probably unnecessary. Zenroth doing everything he can to stall, and the boss goes out.
Blue team dominated.
Where's the Haymaker has been called. And that is the end of the series. Better luck next time, TNT. This will probably be an interview. I'm just going to pop into lobby 2. And yeah, we vibing. Let's get the final results on the board, shall we?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Hunter.
How's it going?
Well, I'm in the middle of exam season, but I
Yeah, I've been there.
wouldn't miss this cast for a second. That was an awesome
It-
series.
It was something. It was good. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
So, take me to Battlefield of Eternity. What's it like playing into a Garrosh, a Hanzo, and a Greymane,
Greymane.
all of who have your, number?
Honestly, Zadie saved me a lot, was the big thing.
True.
She saved me a bunch. And the other thing was, Hanzo didn't go percent because he needed Pierce for erase.
Mhm.
So they just like were missing a little bit of damage. In a lot of those fights. Like I was able to live through a lot of the fights just because they didn't have a percent Hanzo. But I don't even think it was like the wrong call. It's just they needed it to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, though, it's just range Diablo. When they have like 2% or a Garrosh and a percent, you just play Diablo as a W bot and then hope your team does it. What happened?
Hold on a second. Just need to turn off the sound. I said turn off the sound. Okay, I'm kind of being a bit of a monkey with technology right now. Anyways, just realized forgot to turn off the music. So, take me to the last fight of that game. I don't remember what set it up, but I know one of you guys died early there. Oh, right, no, I remember this. What did you think of the Breakwood CPOG?
Yeah, she kept doing it, and it kept working. So she kept going for the CPX trades, and it kept going 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty good for us. Is if you trade when you have a Ming, that's another full rotation of spells for Ming. And JTR was hitting the combos really well. And
Special
Breakwood
damage
was,
scaling.
Yeah, and he was doing a lot of damage. And Breakwood was, she got the trades every time too. And they weren't just like, just on like low health targets. They were half health, and she would dive in, kill them. That's perfect for us with Ming. Which I think did the last fight. She traded with Hanzo or something, and then we cleaned up with Ming. Yeah.
Definitely a big one, though. From my point of view, the moment that pick went out, the pressure you guys had built macro-wise on camps, on the superiority of catapults, that was going to add up, and it put them on a timer, and killing Greymane definitely made it basically impossible for them to burn it down in time. To just take the Immortal and run.
Yeah, I think we were ahead in macro every game, which really helped us out.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were calling that, especially in the BOE game, Sadie was calling that our lanes were pushed out really well. We just had to
out
chill,
of curiosity, did you read the random ramblings I posted a couple weeks ago?
About what?
About the division, about the predictions for how I thought these matches were going to go.
No. Did you say them instead of us?
Actually, I believe I put you guys ahead because I considered you sort of the antithesis of Team New Team.
Oh,
Like, you guys have solid macro. Oh yeah. The big problem is, you guys just chipped them out, and I think you made their strategy of racing just not viable because of how well you played the macro there. So,
Yeah, I think that's how it ended up happening. Because I mean, they don't have the best wave clear with Hanzo Greymane,
mhm.
and we got the lanes pushed out every time before. Fatal
Yeah.
did a really good job of pushing out lanes, and we played pretty well around the 4v5. Gave up a bunch of race for it. Didn't super matter because we had the lanes so far. Like I think one of the races we got a full keep just from the lane pushing with our bruiser camp.
Yeah, that was the last one,
So, yeah,
just
I mean,
after
they
Breakwood
just kept
C-Pugged.
putting. Yeah.
And it really mattered late game. It really mattered. So, let's move on to game number 2. How much do you like Uther main tank?
Oh, I love playing it.
Heck
We
yeah.
hard trolled like 2 fights in a row.
Ugh.
Like the boss fight, we knew they had full up. I made the call. I was like, we could do boss. We have 20s over them. If they go in, we blow half of our cooldowns for the pull, and then if they have to re-engage, we kill them. And then
Yeah, that's...
we blew all of our cooldowns because we didn't call it out properly,
So,
which is also my fault.
just to get to it, when you said we just blow half of all of our cooldowns, that's
Yeah.
exactly what you said word for word, yeah?
I said we should just blow some of our cooldowns, word for word. Yeah. I think
Man,
that was
I
it.
feel you because imprecise diction. Oh man, it is the killer of us tank players.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with their comp for us to. We did a really good job the whole game of like killing frontline, which was
Oh
kind of
yeah.
our comp because they had to dive us with Genji Sylve, and we killed Mei on cooldown.
Oh yeah.
I think we had again. I think we had the better comp, but we like 2 fights in a row. We just trolled by throwing everything at frontline
And
instead
Gambit
of
came in
holding half the
clutch.
cooldowns.
Like
Yeah,
he was waiting under that wall for the fight, where you guys are pushing in your objective and killing
yeah,
Zenroth. He was waiting there for like a solid 5 seconds. I would
yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall in TNT's calls because I think that was premeditated looking back at it.
It probably was. He did a good job of it. I
Yeah.
think that was their one way of winning team fights was to because we win the long fights because we have so much poke and we have double healer, so we win
Yeah.
the long fights. It's hard for them to burst because their only target really is me with our comp,
Yeah.
and if they kill me, then I have the revive or I just heal my team and they have to back
Yeah.
off, which
Or
you don't want to back off as a Genji comp.
or more importantly, they've already engaged with JTR, and now JTR is
Yeah,
a
he
tank
did a
in the
lot
true
of
sense of the
damage.
word. But
Yeah.
especially in a lot of those fights where they manage to get the kill on you, it it doesn't work because you can go and heal JTR, and now JTR can take on the mantle of tank for a few seconds.
Yeah, Mayav's pretty much the main tank in that comp, anyways.
Yeah, it's
Um,
dichotomy of engage versus peel. Delegate the
yeah,
roles,
yeah.
which is what makes it so
Uh,
fun.
Um, but yeah, I think there's like the last 2 fights, Anduin did a really good job, and we were a little too overeager. Is I think our only downfall in that game because we were ahead macro wise by a ton, and we were winning every fight before the last 2,
Yeah,
and
you had them in the
then we just
clock.
kind of threw. Yeah, it happens though.
Yep.
If we practice that a bit more, maybe it would have gone a little better. But that's also uh,
Still,
we'll win the
it's a bit
cookie crumbles.
spicy. I'll be honest. You're definitely showing that comp at an interesting time. You guys are up against Wildheart Zeta, who also runs Uther Maev.
Yeah,
So
I I know. I've watched and talked to Whisper a decent amount. He has a
yeah,
good mind for the game, and he's a coach for Wild Heart Zeta, and I know what kind of comps he likes running. And yeah, Uther with Maev main tank and a few other things is something that Whisper really likes. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. I always like facing any of the Wild Heart teams, whether it was the Alpha, Beta, Omega, or their main roster. Like they're
Yeah.
always a fun team to face, and I like Goon a lot. I used to top to Goon a lot.
And
It's a good player.
generally fairly polite while they're under the org.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't think I've had any major issues with any other players. They're
Yeah.
cool guys.
Anyways, let's wrap this up with the Tower of Doom.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on just how crazy Malthanius was playing on the flank?
Yeah, it was pretty hard because they had Murd and Hogger, and
Oh, yeah.
their Hogger just played our backline the whole time, which I think was the call because there was a few fights where they grouped up really hard and they don't win those. Diablo, Junkrat AOE, and Hanzo Poke, you do not win a clump like that, which also kind of hurts because Maev does want to win she wants to do the clump fights.
Yeah.
But I think once they realized that and Hogger started flanking a lot, the game was a lot closer. Um, he did a good job on flanking, and he got a few just insta pop kills too.
Did they take disc that game?
No,
That's a shame. It definitely could have been something they did to you, for instance, with Lightning Breath. Oh well.
yeah, I think they're thinking more of like clump us up AOE, or if they get like a Maev dive on our. It
Same
worked
style of
once.
comp that you guys ran.
Yeah, it worked once. They caught Breakwood with Cage, and I think they won the fight from that, and they got an objective. But in general, I think this would have worked better because they really needed to get on our squishies, and it's really hard with a Diablo that you don't have enough percent for, just in your face.
Yeah.
Which I think is what ended up happening. Plus, we had so much poke damage that just disking, even if they don't disc me, if they disc a squishy, that should be an insta pop out of it with like Hogger. So
Yeah. That pretty much exhausts all I had for Towers of Doom. So, looking forward, how are you feeling about the rest of the bracket? Knowing that you're going into Wild Heart Zeta, and
who's after that?
after
I know we don't know the specifics.
after
But...
that, it's either Big Push Power,
Okay.
Vendetta, or Bread vs. Ducks.
Got it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. So we've been we've matched up well into Wild Heart. I think they're a good team.
Yeah.
I think they have really good minds at the game, but I think we generally match up well into them.
Yeah.
And overall for the bracket, I mean, I think we have a good chance of winning everything. I'm gonna probably always say that though, but realistically, I think we have a good chance, especially when everyone's like, we warm up beforehand. Everyone's got their mind in the game. I think we're probably the best heroic team. Personally, hope that's not too spicy of a take.
That
But
is a
whatever.
spicy take, but
Nah.
it's all right.
I think player for player, we have the best heroic players, and if
Yeah.
we play, I think we have good minds for macro too. And if we communicate effectively in game, like we kind of roll most of the other heroic.
That is, you've touched on the 2 points that I've seen as the big difference makers for you guys. One, individual cohesion that definitely suffered throughout the midseason for you guys, but macro-wise, I think you have an edge on basically all teams except for possibly Big Push Power. Like they've got some spicy stuff. They can play macro in a non-standard way if they want, and they can play macro standard if they want. So,
yeah,
I'm
looking forward to facing them then. Hopefully in the finals. That'll be fun.
Got your work cut out for you. I don't have anything else to say. If you want to run some shoutouts.
Sure. I don't know if Wild Heart Zeta is scouting. If they are, shout out to them.
They
It'll be
are.
fun games.
I
Ah,
guarantee you, Danny is going to be miffed at me for some of your comments because
what? Missing me? What?
yeah, he was. Yeah,
Well, I'm sure
I
we
actually
keep
managed to
saying the
extract.
same thing.
Everybody's thinking the same thing. Let's be real
Yeah,
here.
no,
Everybody's got
honestly,
aspirations of glory.
yeah, I think every team is going to say, like, realistically, every team is going to be like, if they're in the playoffs, they're going to say, we have a good chance of winning it.
All right.
Sometimes they know, like, oh, this team's probably better than us, but if we play our game, good chance of winning it. That's how
Yeah.
Heroes is. You have a good chance of winning it.
And there's nothing wrong, honestly, with a healthy ego.
Yeah. I mean,
Just so long as you don't use that ego to shut out the opportunity to learn.
no, yeah, I'm not. Again, I think they're a good team. I think it'll be a really good series.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we just have a good chance of winning the whole bracket, not
Yeah.
just against Wildheart.
I'm
But
definitely going to
again,
be. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I like facing the Wildheart guys. They're all fun. It'll be good games. I'm in their
Yeah.
Discord. I hope I don't get pinged by somebody. Somebody
Anyways,
clips this.
where was I? I'm trying to remember. I'm definitely going to be hitting the refresh button on the NGS Heroic website for the next couple of weeks, waiting to do the one-click claim for that cast.
Cool.
So
Nice.
I
Yeah, I
hope
like getting
to
tested.
get to watch you guys in a week or two. We'll see if the dice rolls up because I am going to be out of town for like 3 days.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll
Maybe
see
I
how
should
it goes.
actually announce that influence the decision making of teams.
Yeah, we like getting casted, so maybe.
Yeah. I'm sure there are others who would cast it though.
Yeah, it's playoffs. I
Oh
assume
yeah.
most of the
Most
games
of
are
the
gonna be.
playoffs get good coverage.
Hopefully, the games get casted.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
And if they don't, I'm definitely gonna watch the replays.
Cool.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out. I've got a little bit of work left to do.
Cool.
See
Thanks
you
for
around, Hunter.
casting. See ya.
All right. And I hope everybody else has a good evening. That's all for me now. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a follow. Generally speaking, my stream content is like 1/4 casts, 3/3 me playing HOTS at 2 a.m. So, have a good night.